Hello.
What up, dog? What up?
How's everyone doing? Welcome to another episode.
Blazing Soul Podcast. What's happening?
Laura and
Marcelo.
My husband, Marcelo.
What's happening, everybody? We're back. Once again, we are here to just talk about normal things, current events, what's going on in your life, some of the things that are happening that we can give insight into. And I will always go back and explain that the reason why we started the podcast is that there was so much vitriol and hate, for lack of a better term, for the Asian and Black community in 2020. We were blamed for just about everything and anything that you could be blamed for. So we had a discussion with some people, some family members, and one of the things that they said was that there are no role models, there are no entrepreneurs, there are no community leaders within the minority community, and that's the problem that you guys have. We firmly disagree, which is why we try to highlight and feature young activists, community leaders, entrepreneurs, role models within the community, not just athletes and celebrities, but people right in your own community. With that, I would like to introduce, now we've had this gentleman on previously. He is a movie director and producer. He has made a few movies that has done very well, and he is in the process of making a movie called The Law Redemption. We had him on when he was doing Final Cuts, and we had a discussion about that, but we did promise that when it was just about ready to come out, when the trailer was available, that we would have him back on with his cast so that they can promote their movie, and we can hear a little bit more. So,
without further ado, welcome Mychal to the show.
Sabadi, everybody. This is Mychal here again. Excuse how I look. I'm tired. I've been working all day, but I'm here.
We're glad to have you, sir. We're glad to have you.
Glad to be here. Let me see if I can sit back, get a better. I look ugly. I'll look no matter where. I guess I'll stay.
You can be relaxed in bed, bro. It does not matter. I hear you. A hard day's work is a hard day's work. No doubt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So tell us, where are you with the movie as we speak?
We are at the promotional stages. Post-production is 98%, 99% done.
Okay.
We just released a trailer, which a lot of you have seen already. That's on YouTube. So we're doing some promotional stuff, and we have actually started shooting some scenes for the first soundtrack release, which we were shooting at my in-laws' house a couple of days ago. Some of you guys saw that, and I guess we put the link to some background footage.
Okay.
So we're getting ready to do the promotional stuff before we release the movie. So the release of the trailer was the beginning of the promotional aspect.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So we're right around the corner from seeing a movie. Yeah. How do you feel about the final product?
I'm pleased with it. Doing some scenes, we had some audio difficulties. And when you have those type of problems, there's a saying in production and it's called FIIP, which means fix it in post.
Mhm.
So you try to fix all of the things that you did that you couldn't redo in post production, which means while you're editing. As a matter of fact, we did the first shoot with the guys here in Chicago. Some of this stuff was not done right. So on their second trip, we tried to do it over again, and it still didn't get as well as it should have been. But it got done.
Right.
So,
That's the important part. You don't want to waste no money, and I'm sure you did great. You know, I've seen your previous movies, so I am pretty confident that it's going to be a hit. Now, for those that did not see our last episode where you were on, tell me, give a brief synopsis of what the movie is about.
the movie is about 7 undercover CIA agents posing as gangsters to find out who authorized or who was responsible for the excessive bombings in Laos during the Vietnam War. And as every Laotian knows, every non-American may not know, but every Laotian knows that Laos was heavily bombed during the Vietnam War. And somebody has to give an account for all of that took place.
Okay.
I mean, there's too much bombing for that little small country. Somebody did something wrong somewhere.
Yes.
So that part is fact. Now, there's a fictional part which we wrote on how these agents came about finding that information. Now, that's all fiction.
Okay.
Now, back to fact again. In 2016, I believe it was, the Obama administration allocated funds to have those unexploded bombs removed. So those 7 agents found out who was responsible and what happened. And in the movie, they're going to reveal what happened. And, you know, we're going to find out fictionally what they did to find these documents and this information and hand it over to the people who it should be handed out to. So the agents went undercover to get this information, to turn it over to a higher power to find out what they should do about the bombs and whatnot. So that's the synopsis right there.
So how long have you had this movie inside of you? First of all, thank you so much for doing this movie. It means a lot to us. And I'm sure I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of the Lao community as well. How did this come to your mind to do? And how long have you been thinking about this?
When I was still doing Princess of Laos, which was like 2012.
Yeah.
I've had this same scenario, except the plot was different.
Got it.
So these guys, I always knew I was going to use some undercover guys to go undercover to find out to do something.
Sure.
I'm not trying not to spoil the movie. I always had this thought, and it wasn't until the Obama administration did what they did. I said, okay, well, let them do this.
Right.
So I've had this in my mind, and you'll talk to Curly in a minute. Curly is the chief CIA officer.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
He and I had this conversation 8 years ago.
Wow.
Curly said, Mike, I want to be in your next movie. I said, you in. Just
That's
like that.
awesome.
So when this situation came up with the Obama being the first president to go there, that's when I changed the script to this particular story. So I've had it for a while. I just, had the idea for a while, but just not the exact story.
And it's timing, everything. Everything is all about.
It's all it was. All it was.
Yes. So awesome. So
we don't want to neglect your cast, because I believe that we have a lot of the principal characters here today to speak about the movie as well. So my wife will bring them in one at a time.
Yep.
You guys will tell us your name and your principal character, if he does have a name, within the movie.
Yeah, definitely. And also, I know that Tony is also backstage. That is full. So once we get the person in, we'll let you in. I think the platform allows us for 10 people at a time. So just stay on standby, Tony. And as soon as the first person introduce themselves, we'll continue to rotate and then bring you back on, or bring you on once the platform is allows us only 10. So who would you like to introduce first?
Let's start with Curly.
All right.
He's the head CIA guy. So
all right.
Everything. He's the one who met with President Obama to get this done. So
nice. Hello.
What up, though?
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Curly.
I gotta unmute myself. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Doing
good,
well.
good.
Doing well.
So Michael and I have been talking about this for a long time, and I told him I want to be in the guy in the back that says 2 lines.
Okay.
So he sends me the script, right? He sends me the script, and I said, I think you got this wrong, bro.
This is more than
the lines are like this long, right? I'm like, the guy in the back does not. He's supposed to have this many lines.
Oh wow.
Anywho, we made it work. So I guess I'm the head CIA agent that kind of put the plot together for. Everybody's talking about my hair.
Is it different?
No. I got the gangsters together. You know, we kind of got everything going, and I guess the storyline is me with Obama, right, Michael?
Yeah.
Getting the guys to get all the information to hand it to Obama so he can do what he does with it. And I guess I can't spoil it too much.
Oh,
but
don't. Tease them, but don't
Yes,
don't
give them the whole thing. They gotta watch the movie.
Yeah, they gotta watch the movie. It gets interesting.
And speaking on that, I don't mean to cut you off, Curly, but Laura and Marcelo, there's a scene in the movie ending that the cast don't even know about. These guys don't even know.
Wow.
They don't even know what's going to happen just as later on.
Wow. So, I don't think anyone in any parts of your movie know the whole movie. So
no, nobody knows the whole
cast to watch it, because I don't think some of the later ones know what happened in the beginning, and so it's a surprise to everyone.
No, they don't. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself again so there will no echo. So y'all go right ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, Curly, how did you like your role?
How did I like my role? I mean, the first day was kind of difficult because it was trying to get into character, and he handed me my script a day before, so it was like, so he's like, just freestyle it, let's make it work. So here we are.
So if you freestyled it, you're a bona fide actor now. Then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope the viewers think so when the movie comes out.
Definitely.
I'll probably be hiding in the back, like, did I do well in that thing? It is my first movie. I mean, I've done some YouTube stuff with my buddies, but YouTube is more like I'm myself, and just do everything freestyle. But this is, you have to have that demeanor to match with your script, and it's it took a little to get used to.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to get into character.
That's how you master your craft, though. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So we'll see. We'll see if I qualify for the next movie.
You'll have a bigger role in the next one.
Yeah, we'll see. We can tackle it.
Nice. That's awesome.
All right, Michael, who's next on the list?
Thank you, Curly. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, guys. Nice to meet you guys.
All right, you're on mute, Mike.
Okay, since Gumby was on first, let's go with Gumby.
All right, Gumby, here we go.
Hi, Sabadi. Hi,
Sabadi.
Lauren. Hi, myself.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Working from home.
Nice.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, since March. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So tell me, what is your role in the Law Redemption movie?
I'm just a actor along with everybody. I'm one of the agent
Okay.
that go and try to get that information to the president.
Okay. Tell us, how did you like that? You're a CIA agent. What was your thoughts on the role?
I like it. I like being a good guy for once.
I hear that.
Take down the bad guy sometimes.
Good guy
With
for
Kyrie, I'd rather be bad than turn good than instead of good turn bad.
There you
Right.
go. There you
You
go.
know?
Now, is this your first time acting?
If you consider like music video, that's kind of acting too. It's
Sure.
probably
Sure.
not my
Okay.
probably not my first. I mean, I started off rapping and doing shows here. Met Michael almost every state that I go, and we always click up, and we always good. He got me into shows at his hometown, and I could say, no, that's not my first time acting. So, music videos, pretty much acting also.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think it's his first feature, though. Yeah. So his
Yes.
first.
In a movie, yes.
Okay, awesome.
So do you think you'll be, after this experience, do you think you want to act some more in movies?
Definitely. That's my goal. I mean, that's my dream that I always want to check off my list. I always said that, I started rapping like 15, 20 years ago. And after rapping, I always want to experience being an actor because, I think it's just my faith and it's a part of me. It's just to entertain people that I can, draw a crowd and have viewers look at. And it's something that I love doing. It's just, that's me.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I definitely want to be in as much different movies or any movies as much as possible because when you get older, then I can look back and just
Mhm.
my kids can look back and all my family can look back and my friends and say, hey, he accomplished a lot in his life being, an actor or an artist of rapping and stuff.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You've already been in front of the camera. Not only that, but you are comfortable in front of people because you was an MC. So yeah, man, the sky's the limit, no doubt.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm.
Looking forward for more product future. I mean, I would love to do something like no, comedy, action, just to make people laugh and
Now
stuff like that.
they say that's hard. You got that comic gene in you?
Of course, always, man. If I can make my wife smile, I can make everybody smile.
I hear that, man. I hear that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael, who's next on the agenda?
Let's go with Steven since he was next.
All right, Steven. Gotcha on. Hi, Steven.
What up, though?
Hey.
Hello, hello. So what role did you play on there?
I played the CIA agent / gangster.
The gangsters on the movie.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, how'd you feel about the role?
Man, I liked it. I mean, it was the first experience for me, So, something new.
Okay, so this is your first time acting?
Yeah, first time acting, actually being in front of the camera, So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. Now, what were you? I don't want to say scared because we men, so I would say, were you a little apprehensive about?
Men can be scared.
I'm just saying, it's that alpha mentality. But were you hesitant a little bit because this is your first time and you're in a major film?
Well, I mean, for me, I was pretty nervous because I didn't want to be the guy that messed everything up, But Michael told me to just just play it smooth, do
And everything can be
just go with it. Yeah. So basically, I just fell into it. You know what I'm saying? So
Now we know
it.
Michael the producer, and we know Michael the promotional marketing guy for movies. But tell us about Michael the director. Was he the mean director yelling, "Hey, y'all wasting my time, let's go"? Was he one of those type of directors, or how was it?
No, Michael's he's a great person. He is, he doesn't make you nervous. You go into the spot and then you play your role. And if you can mess up, he would tell you to calm down. Just calm down, take it easy, take a deep breath. Do it again. They're there to retake it. So that's basically what I learned from him, you know. But Michael's he's a great guy, lead you the way, you know. So
Hey, he's auditioning for another role next time, Mike.
I'm playing his violin. Yeah, Steven, you know, just to let you know, this movie wasn't happening without Steven, man. He's been one of my biggest supporters. So
Awesome.
it wasn't happening without him.
Yeah.
oh,
And
yeah.
you know what? We're just playing around because actually we have non-speaking like bit parts in the movie too. So I've seen him in action as far as his directing chops go. So without a doubt. So let me ask you this. Some people say one of the most grueling parts about a movie is that the downtime, because you're waiting for everything to set up. You might have to take a shot 10 or 20 times to get that perfect theme that you're looking for. So how were you on the set? Were you anxious? Did you realize how much time is involved in making a movie?
Well, I was anxious, you know, but then it kind of, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It just played in, you know.
Sure.
So basically, I just fell in to the role and just went with it. So, I mean, other than that, yeah, you know, everything worked out. So.
Okay. All right. So we got CIA agents down.
Yes.
What's next, sir?
We're gonna go with one of the refugee kids. Let's
Ooh,
go with
yes.
Anand, who opens the trailer up with asking his mom, "Why did we come here?"
Okay, yep. Anand was on the trailer. Hi, Anand. Hold on, you're muted. Okay. Hello. So
He's still
tell us.
muted.
Oh, hold on.
I think he had to unmute, right?
Nope, here we go. All right,
hello?
Anand. Hi.
We can hear you.
We can hear
Hi.
you.
Hi.
Tell us
How's
a little
everyone
bit
doing?
about your role in the movie.
So, I only learned about my roles like 2 days in advance, and I was kind of nervous, if I'm being honest. And also at the time, I did have highlights in my hair, so it was kind of hard to hide it at the moment. And yeah, I was really nervous, and especially because one of my speaking parts was in Laos, and at the moment I wasn't fluent in it or didn't know much at all. And it was just really nerve-wracking.
Oh, but you enjoyed it. It was a different experience for you.
Yeah, it was fun. First major film I was in, and we got to eat free pho on set. So
Hey,
That's
free pho.
true, that's
If you
true.
get free pho,
Hey.
it's a done deal.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. How did it feel seeing yourself on the trailer?
so it was a little weird because at the time I looked pretty chubby, and over this whole quarantine thing, I don't know what to say, like lost weight and stuff. So it was a little weird.
That's baby fat, man. You got years ahead of you. Don't worry about that.
Yes, definitely.
So let me ask you, after your first major role, now that you're a major movie star, do you see yourself doing more roles, or do you see yourself acting in any way?
Maybe if Mr. Mychal invites me, maybe I could do more future films. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Awesome.
You're in, Anand. No question. You're in, man.
Awesome.
And for the record, yeah, I did get these guys their script days in advance because I wasn't sure who was going to be able to make it. But Anand is actually playing Curly as a boy.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I figured that. I kind of saw the transition. Look, even he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But I kind of saw that transition during the trailer. Yeah, so you're the younger version of Curly.
See,
I didn't even know that. I just figured out just now.
See, it's a surprise to all of us, and I cannot wait to see the movie.
Yeah, because you know what? Here, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let everybody go talk. I mean, when I did the script, these people who are here now were not the original people I chose for the cast.
Oh wow!
So I had to scramble and get them replaced.
Right.
So Curly was already in. A couple other people were already in. Anand was put in because somebody else, canceled out. So I said, "Here you go, you're in," and he nailed his part. He did just what he did. So Curly is the person that you're playing, Anand, as a child. So the head CIA agent. Who was speaking first? That's you.
That is awesome.
And y'all notice the hair, how the slick hair on Curly and the slick hair on Anand?
Yeah.
Curl again. I tried to put
Yeah,
it.
I was rocking a little man bun in that scene.
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
nice. Well, we cannot wait to watch the rest of it. Congratulations on your first major role. Many more to come. All right. So, Michael, we're going to have next. See you later, Anand. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right.
Let's grab the bully Phoenix.
Oh, let's get the bully, huh? Hey. Hi,
Nick.
Phoenix. So you're playing the bully, eh?
Yeah,
Nick.
I'm the bully, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like when I was there, when they told me I was gonna be the bully, I was like, what? I'm the bully? when I was bullying, I was doing the bullying, you know, because I'm the bully. I was so confused because like I don't like bullying. I was very uncomfortable.
But do you feel you nailed the role? Do you feel you did a good job?
Yeah, I guess we did it multiple times until I got it right.
Yeah. He kept
Oh my
laughing.
gosh, it was funny.
So who were you bullying?
I don't really know. I'll be honest, I don't really know.
Now that's a good producer and director.
Yeah.
If he has you playing a part and you don't even know who you were bullying, that's a good director right there.
I know that. Oh wait, it was a little boy I was bullying.
Oh, okay.
So is this your first time on screen? Is this your first time acting?
I mean, nothing like a movie, but like I don't know, events and stuff like that, I guess, but not really. This is pretty much my first time.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Now that you got your first taste of acting, do you think you'll do it again?
You know,
As long as you're not a bully, right?
Huh?
I said as long as you're not a bully, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if Michael asked me, I'll probably do it because, like, you know, it's fun, you know, to see everybody, be in the moment, you know, be in the film, stuff like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's fun. Some new experience, you know. Well, we appreciate you coming on, Phoenix. Thank you for sharing your role.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
All
Thank
right.
you, Phoenix.
Bye. All right. Boss man, who would you like to introduce next?
Did Joe ever get in?
Tony's in.
Okay, do Tony then while we get.
Joe is on.
Hey, go ahead and do Tony then.
All right. So, Mr. Tone, let's add Tony to the mix.
Cool.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello, Tony.
How you doing? How you guys doing?
Good. Sorry about that. We got you. So tell us about what role you played on the movie.
I guess I was the undercover agent in a gangster squad. It's pretty much basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're one of the gangster CIAs.
Yep. Pretty much.
how'd you feel about the role? How'd you like it?
Oh man, it was dope. It was fun. I had a good time. You know, thanks to Michael, and appreciated that. You know, I was fortunate I was able to make it in the movie too. I was one of those guys that you had to rush to get in. I was there at the right time.
Nice. So where did you guys film the gangster role?
In Chicago, downtown, different sites. So yeah, lots of traveling.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
Right now I reside in Minnesota right now, and
Okay.
I'm usually from Rhode Island, Boston area.
Oh.
Okay. Awesome.
Is this your first time acting?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm nervous, but yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
So this is your first time. What you said you were nervous. Did it take you long to kind of get into the role?
Character.
Was it natural to you? How did you feel when you were in the process?
It wasn't that big of like my role was like quite little. It wasn't that crazy. Something like not like curlies or so it was, I don't know, pretty simple and fast. So I didn't do much.
I can't wait to see who got killed and all that. I seen a little part of someone on the floor.
They can't get it.
You know that was Steven, right?
Huh?
You know you talked to Steven already. He got killed and we killed him up.
You can't tell us that. How you gonna tell us?
I thought you would have recognized him. You can bring him back if you want to. Yeah, we had to kill him off. He was sick.
Dang.
I didn't think y'all was gonna give out that information. I'm surprised here. So okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the trailer, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was right there.
All right. So what do you think about that, man? You got to tell us about
Getting killed.
You getting off to the movie. First of all, we know if there's a sequel, you will only have like memory scenes. You won't have any live scenes. You didn't got taken out.
Yeah, he dead. He gone. He ain't even
I'm dead.
So, what was that like?
Well, it was kind of hard because when I played the dead scene, well, I got shot or whatever. There was people that walking past me, and they were just like, "Oh man, there's a dead guy in the street," you know. And I didn't want to bust out laughing and stuff. It was kind of hard, you know.
I would have freaked out too, seeing that. Oh my! It looks so real.
All right, now the hardest part with people playing dead is
In the
to
middle
be
of
able
the
to
street.
be able to be perfectly still, eyes not flickering. You know what I'm saying? That dead that theme that you have to come through. Was that hard to do?
Well, let me cut in there. When he was shot, he wasn't dead upon being shot.
Right.
So if you watch the trailer, watch him flinch.
Yeah.
In other words, he's trying to gasp for breath.
Yeah.
So he's not dead at that moment. Okay. You know, you can get shot and live a few minutes. So
yeah.
He didn't die right away. So I told him to flinch. And matter of fact, you'll see he spits out some blood.
Okay.
So I said, you know, he's not dead there, but you know, he's shot trying to hang on. But you know, and with all the people that's, you know, it's Lao New Year.
Right.
So everybody just assumed he's drunk laying in the middle of the which is a natural thing for Steven anyway. I
was already halfway there, so
Wow.
Yeah, we had to get you back in for a quick second, man. I didn't know that you had this was your grand opening, grand closing in this movie. I didn't know that. So all right, thank you.
Yeah, all right.
Oh man.
So considering this is your first time out here acting and you enjoyed yourself, number one, do you see yourself acting again?
Oh man, yeah, it was so much fun that I want to do it again. So whenever Michael has another project, hey, I'm right here.
Okay, now let me ask you this: if they gave you the perfect role, whatever role that you wanted to be, what would your role be? Would you be hero? Would you be gangster? Would you be alien in a sci-fi movie? What would you be?
Oh man, that's I don't really know. You just be I don't know, back to the gangster squad bad guy or something.
I hear that. As long as you're in the movie, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you very much, man.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So who's next?
Song, the Hitman.
Who's the Hitman?
The Trigger Man, Song.
Oh, let's bring the Hitman on. All right. Hitman. Okay, there.
Hey, what's happening? What's going on?
Hey,
what's going on? What's going on?
So I hear you're the Hitman.
Yeah, I guess I am.
So, how did you feel about the role? That's a pretty important, but it's a pretty defined role. So, how did you feel about being a hitman?
I mean, it was kind of weird because we're all chilling at the Loud New Year, you know, down in Saginaw, and then Steven comes up and is like, "Hey, son, I need you to do me a favor." I'm like, "All right, what's up, cuz?" He's like, "I need you to kill me." I'm like, "What?" Like, what are you talking about?
So you got recruited.
We all went into it, and then Michael was explaining it to me. I'm like, "Oh, okay, this seems pretty dope," and I'm very thankful for you know, experience and you know, the chance to actually do this.
Now that's a good teaser.
Right.
Somebody asks you to do them a favor, you ask what, and they say that they want you to kill them. So that's a great teaser right there, because my mind just went 8 different places when you said that right there. Is this your first time acting?
Yes, it actually is.
How did you feel about the experience? Did you like it? Were you scared initially? How did the process come into play?
I was actually really nervous because never been in the movie. Always been behind the scenes because I got, you know, cousins and family always, you know, and homies in music videos, and they always want me to be in music videos, so I was always behind the scenes. And this is the first time me actually being open and, you know, trying to play a part. I'm like, man, this is something. Am I doing this right?
Right.
I hear that.
Let alone the killer.
Now, my thought process is being a hitman, like I said, that's a very specialized role. How do you feel about being a hitman? Would you play a role like that again? I pose the same question that I just said. Is this a role that you would favor or like?
I do. I always dreamed about being a hitman because, you know, watching all these action movies and stuff. Always sitting around with my wife like, hey, what if I quit my job and just be a hitman? So
don't get no ideas.
He doesn't like
you know what?
It's too violent.
Marcelo, I don't know if y'all caught that. He got pulled into this movie.
Yes, at the last.
At Lao New Year, at the last minute.
So he was probably already drunk. Like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I do it because, as I said, I had original cast. Some of them made it, and some of them didn't. So I say, okay, Steve, we need somebody to kill you. So the person who was supposed to do it, you know, they didn't make it.
Oh my
God! He went and got Song, and Song did exactly what he did. He was told. So we had to fly him in Chicago to do some scenes. So we were on rooftops, hanging out with Obama at the club, all that. So he did good.
So, and you know, like, these are some of the things that once the movie gets out there and it's huge success, these are some of the things you could look back and like, oh my goodness, like, look what we went through to get this.
Right.
Like, this is the behind the scenes. Like, you guys have no idea what we had to do to make this happen. Like, so many kinks in the road and all this, but hey, you made it happen, which is amazing.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
So you gonna be acting again?
I mean, I would love to. It's most definitely the best experience I had, especially with Mychal as a director, where, you know, behind the scenes he's fun, he's laid back, but then, you know, he gets us back on track when it's time to shoot and very professional about it. I would love to work with Mychal again.
Awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks, Song.
All right, who we got next?
The last one.
All right.
And this guy, and I'm gonna tell you, this is Ray.
Oh, Ray.
So pull Ray in.
Did we have Joe on?
We got Joe too, don't we?
Oh yeah. Let's do Joe first. Let's do Joe first.
Okay, because I was gonna say we didn't have Joe on yet.
Yeah, let's do Joe. There he is.
All right. Hi, Joe.
Unmute, Joe.
Is he on mute? He's not on mute, but I don't hear him.
He's not on mute though.
We have to do sign language.
You are on mute right now, though. Now you're not. Okay, you're off mute.
Okay, Joe's having technical difficulties. We'll come back to you, Joe.
All right,
yeah, you can stay there if you want. If you want to stay, he can stay since you can't hear. Let's do Ray.
All right.
Now, let me say this about Ray before you do anything else.
Okay.
The best actor out of all of them, right there.
I don't do that.
The best actor out of all of them.
Wow, that's pretty. That's big praise right there.
And he wasn't even supposed to be in the movie. He was pulled in because other people counseled. He did the best performance, and everybody will tell you he was more natural than anybody.
What role did you play?
Are you talking? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, I was one of the CIA agents.
Okay.
Yep. So, but first, I want to say thank you, Blasian, for having us on the show. Appreciate that. That's a good platform for what y'all doing. And Mychal, love what you do. You Dr. Dre with that movie stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, we good.
So how did you feel about the role? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. It's super different when you're doing the filming and everything.
Right.
But then actually when Mychal puts it into everything, it's just like a 360-degree turn. You know what I mean? It just looks totally different. Everything starts to come to life. So it was a good experience.
Okay. Well, now, is this your first time being in front of a camera?
For a movie, yeah, it was. Especially doing all this stuff here. So yeah, it was definitely my first time.
Okay. How did you feel about it? Were you nervous? He said you were kind of pulled in unexpected. So that might add to a little bit of the apprehension. So how did you feel about it during the process? Were you nervous? Did you feel right at home?
It felt good. It felt good. It just felt natural. So I was up for anything. I was waiting for him to throw whatever at me, and I just knew I just had to be ready. So.
Well, he gave you great praise, saying that you were the best actor on set. That's a very, considering that he's an experienced director and producer, that's very high praise.
Appreciate that.
So, with the natural ability that you have, do you think you'll be acting again?
I'd love to. If Mychal comes out with more. Definitely. I mean, just even have the experiences.
So, Mychal, what made him stand out to you on the set?
When I gave him his lines, he didn't sound like he was reading it.
Okay.
I mean, and even Curly would tell you. When Curly was doing his lines, he sounded like a white guy from the suburbs. I ain't gonna lie, he sounded just like a white guy from the suburbs. I told him that. I said, Curly, you got to go. You're an executive. You're CIA.
Right.
And I told him before when we did the like a read, when we did the table read, I told him I wanted him to play act like Al Pacino in Godfather.
All right.
I mean, you controlling all this.
Right.
No laughing. I want a serious look.
Wow.
And Curly did so, and I switched him up so good, so fast. One of our Facebook friends, Julie, said she saw the scene. She said, "Curly, why you look so serious?" And he said that I'm playing a role. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do.
Right. That's praise right there.
Go in the character. So Curly, everybody will admit that. She said, "Curly, why you look so?" Admit that Ray was the best actor. He was.
Right. That's what he's supposed to do. Right. That's praise right there.
Go in the character. So Curly, everybody will admit that. She said, "Curly, why?" Is that a delay?
Right. That's praise right there.
Yeah. So Curly, everybody will admit that. She said, "Curly." Okay, we up to date now.
I think so. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no, that's better. Someone didn't have their mute on, so we were hearing echo.
I think that was me. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Now let me tell you what you asked that question, Marcelo. One of Ray's lines in the movie, somebody was talking about the war in Laos, and Ray said to him, he said, "Is there something you can help us with? Because you get that information." And Ray said, "All of our lives were changed because of that war." That's his line in the movie, and he said it like he meant it.
Wow.
He said it like he felt. He said, "Man, all of our lives." And when you reading the line in the movie, you don't. All of our lives were changed. All of our lives. He put it in. He was emotional with it. So he delivered. He just said just like he was supposed to do it. It was natural. He said all of our lives will change because of this war.
I wonder if a part of him does feel that, because I think, if I can speak for most of us Lao community, I mean, that has touched a lot of us. So this movie is sentimental, and it does touch home for us because our lives were changed by this.
They were changed.
So, so maybe there's a part of him that really is emotionally connected with the story and the movie. Like even me, when I watch some of the clips, I get emotional just seeing even the trailer, because you put yourself back, and this is our reality, that war did change a lot of our lives, you know. And so that movie is bringing out a lot of emotions from that.
So as part of casting for this movie,
Mm-hmm.
when you casting refugees, who's best to cast?
Mm-hmm.
A refugee.
That's into it.
So Ray, go ahead and speak on it, on your that line that night up at the club. And we were actually on a rooftop at a restaurant. And it was a crowded restaurant, so we were all just drinking and or they were drinking and having fun, talking, getting that information. But go ahead and speak on it, Ray, what you was doing that night.
You know, it was basically we just had to shoot a scene, and you know, we read it, and I absorbed what I could with it, and then you know, I just performed with it pretty much. You know what I mean? So that's it. It's just kind of all natural. It's fun. I enjoy it a lot, and you know, look forward to doing some more if the opportunity presents itself.
Ray, do you remember your line?
I know I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
When you're done, you flush it.
I was gonna have him say that all of our lives were changed because of this one. He killed it, bro. I mean, I started to put that in the trailer, but I didn't want to give him too much.
Okay.
Right.
And we'll give him too much.
Nice.
Awesome. Nice.
All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Is that everybody, Michael?
Yeah, that's everybody.
Well, Brick, the lead CI, lead agent, he couldn't make it.
Okay.
It's hard to get a hold of him sometimes.
All right. Gotcha. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
No, we're going to keep Michael on. We'll get you guys off of here so we could do the final conclusion. And you had some other key players in the movie as well, Michael, right? Was
Barack
it
Obama?
Chris and Barack Obama? Everybody.
Chris Craven. I guess he couldn't make it, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Chris also plays the guy who recruits these agents through Curly.
Did we get Doris?
So Chris Craven, who is a comedian, everybody knows Chris Cravens.
Oh, wait. We got one more, Joe, that his mute.
Oh, yeah. Joe. Forgot about Joe.
Okay. Can we hear you now, Joe?
You guys hear me?
There you go. There you go.
Good.
I almost forgot about you, Joe.
Sorry about that. I had to restart my phone.
Appreciate you coming back on.
Okay, what role did you play?
What was that?
What role did you play?
I'm actually one of the agents.
Okay.
One of the 7 agents.
Now I'll ask you like the other gentleman, playing a CIA agent / gangster. That's a very unique role. How did you feel about that role?
Actually, you know, Michael had put me on. Originally I was supposed to be behind the camera, help him assist, and he actually put me on. Like, I think it was a couple of days prior. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I just kind of went with the flow. And in the time that we had shot on the rooftop, I had a little much to drink, and Ray actually took over my lines, so I couldn't do it. I just froze. So he took my lines, and he killed it.
Awesome. Hey, it happens, right? It happens.
Not too many times you can have a drink on set, man, but
that's the last time.
everybody, you know, we were on the rooftop. We were in a rooftop restaurant. We ate dinner, then we shot. We had drinks, and he did it.
Hey, thanks for being honest.
That was hilarious. That threw me. I was totally right there. I hear that, man. So let me ask you this: since you've gotten your first taste of acting, do you think you would act again, or are you more behind the scenes?
Whatever comes my way. You know, just go with the flow. If I get offered, I'm down for it.
All right, that's what's up.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for coming on, Joe.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, Joe was originally supposed to help with DP, and, you know, director of photography, because Joe's a photographer.
Oh,
okay.
awesome. And where do you live? Are you in Minnesota too?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
No,
I'm actually in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Okay, you're
Texas.
down in Texas. Okay.
That's right.
Wow, you've got them all over, huh, Michael?
Yeah, I was just about to talk about that. I guess when before we close, I'll say that.
Awesome. Thanks for joining, Joe. All right. So yeah, tell us a little bit about the other cast members.
Since Barack Obama did what he did for Laos and was first president, I went online to find an impersonator. So I found 3.
Oh wow.
The 2 of them was slow in responding.
Okay.
And this guy, Luis Ortiz, and believe it or not, he's Puerto Rican.
Oh wow.
He goes by the name Bronx Obama.
Oh.
And that's what when Obama was in office, he made quite a bit of money doing.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I think when Obama was in office, he was getting $10,000 per appearance.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of money.
Wow.
When he told me that, I said, "Okay, well, nice talking to you."
Not in my budget.
Yeah, yes. I see you later, bro. It was okay. It was good. But I told him what the budget was for getting him in, and he said, "Yeah, I could do that. Do it for that."
That's awesome.
So we flew him in and he's actually in Florida now. We flew him in from Florida. And here's the unique thing about this cast members. Curly and Brick are from California. I had to fly them in. Gumby and Tony from Minnesota flew them in. Joe from Texas flew him in.
Wow.
Steven from North Carolina flew him in. So I flew all of these people in just to do this movie. So we did it all one weekend and everything wasn't done. So I had to fly them back in again.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, the budget, we went over budget, but that's okay. We got it done. But, that's the way it is. That's, that's film life.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
And the most important, well, not the most important, but the people that kicked this off for me, I got to give them a shout out. MEOF out of Elgin. Elgin, Illinois has the greatest Laotian community I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Combined, I mean, I've been to San Francisco, I've been to Dallas. I don't know those people that well, but the community in Elgin, the Laotian community, are the closest knit people, most down people I've ever seen in the Lao community ever, anywhere.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to call out any names. They know who they are, and you know who you are. So.
MEOF. Go MEOF.
MEOF. Loon and Kate and everybody associated with that bird, everybody's associated with it. It's just good people.
That's awesome. So we do have your information scrolling at the bottom as far as the website, your email. If they want to purchase the movie when it comes out or to view it, how would they go about doing that?
Right now, we're scheduled for Amazon Prime, and they gave me the last week in January, so they're doing the scheduling. So basically, if you have the internet, you can just go to Amazon Prime, and we're doing the movie posters now. All that stuff right now to get it ready.
Okay.
So Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Amazon Prime, and search The Lao Redemption.
That's awesome. Cannot wait. So are we doing like a virtual live viewing party?
I don't know if we will because I'm not sure yet. Not sure. Haven't talked about it. You just mentioned it, so I hadn't talked about it.
Okay.
We'll see. It's something we may consider, but I hadn't thought about it.
Or you're busy.
Understandable.
Understand.
What's next in the pipes for you? What do you have any other projects that you're looking to do after you finish with all of the additional marketing that you're going to do for the Lao Redemption movie? Do you have any other projects that's on the horizon?
I have a project that's been sitting on the shelf for 5-6 years now. It's been on the shelf, and this is a true story about a tragic incident that happened in my hometown of Mississippi. And I was joking with my daughter today because I've tried so many times to get in front of Oprah to get this. After this Lao Redemption, I'm going to go jump in front of Oprah's car and fall out. And when she gets out to come see if I'm okay, I'm gonna hand her the script. I'm say, here, Oprah, here's an outline. So I'm just joking, but that's how desperate I am right now to get that done. And I wouldn't have been able to get this far without the Laotian community worldwide, particularly in Elgin, Chicago, and Milwaukee.
We appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Mychal, for coming on. Thank you for sharing your tale and your journey as far as the movie is concerned. And we can't wait for it to come out, man.
I'm glad to be here. Can't wait for it to see it, for everybody to see it myself.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody. Everybody say
Hi,
bye.
everyone. Thank you. All right.
All right, guys. You heard the man. The movie will be out soon. It will be on Amazon Prime. If you are interested in the movie, by all means, go check it out. He has put his heart and soul in this movie. Not only him, but you can tell that the cast put all that they had into it as well. That's what it's about. It's about people in your community stepping up, telling stories that should be told, giving more of a grassroots approach to storytelling and history telling. And it shows that if you have an idea, if you have the work and determination to do it, you can make it come to fruition.
Definitely. And if you have not seen the trailer, make sure you check it out. You can go to the website. The trailer is right on the website as well. It'll take you to YouTube. The YouTube channel has the trailer. So make sure you check it out. It's really amazing, and we cannot wait to watch it. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you all next week. Same time, same place. Bye-bye. Lock on.